Hello and welcome back. This is Smart Band or Smart Band Review. This is my Dr. Seuss collection part 2. It's still June 21st. Okay, let's continue. Next one, the Zacks and Other Lost Stories. And you said, wait a second, didn't you say there was a Zack somewhere? I don't know. You might think, oh, isn't there a Zack in one of those combination books? Otherwise, this is the Zacks. It's a slightly different story. These were also stories published in a magazine. Okay. Next one. Mick Elliott's poem. And then I have, this is technically not a Seuss book, but it does help out. The Dr. Seuss catalog is supposed to help you try to identify first editions. Good book to have. And then this one, you're going to say, how in the world is this a Seuss book? The Comic Strip Century 2. This is volume 2. It has all these comic strips in it. And some people don't know that Dr. Seuss had a Sunday strip for 12 weeks back in 1935, 2 years before Marlborough Street. And the complete one is only available in this book. It's called Hygeia. So, okay. And then this is the last book illustrated and written by him that I have at the moment. Holden Hatches the Egg. This is believed to be a first edition, 5th printing, and it's about $50. If you get a first edition, first, second, or third, it's worth a lot more than that. And I got this at a book fair for 50 cents. Okay. Now, these books were done by illustrations from Seuss. They're by illustrations. They're not written by Seuss. It's a part of the new Seuss line, Seuss Studios. So these are supplied by Seuss. And his original artwork that supplied the book is in the back. This one happens to be by Laura Wilkins. This is the first Seuss Studio book released earlier this year. And then the next one is Go Fish on a Dish on a Fish by Sarah Wang. And again, original artwork by Seuss that inspired the book is in the back. The third Seuss Studios book is set to be released in January. Okay. And now, next up are the magazines I have. Children Activities. You see Dr. Seuss. This one has Dr. Seuss. A alternate version of Dr. Seuss's If I Ran the Circus, which is you can only find in this magazine. It was never published in a book. And those are the only magazines I am getting, are the ones that haven't been published in book form. And then I have this children activity. And this one actually has a Seuss book original story. The latest news from Mulberry Street. Okay, and then this one, the Cars magazine, shows 1970, as Dr. Seuss's Book of Wonderful Sounds. This, of course, is another version of Mr. Round Can Moo, Can You? Okay. Okay. And then, next one. Ladies' Home Journal, March 65. Dr. Seuss's newest book, Fox and Socks. Alternate version. Those versions aren't too different. The If I Ran the Circus is the most different version. And then, of course, the original Women's Day, August 71, had the War Axe. And then Children's Digest. This one is of Mick Elliott's Pool. And then, okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, my. Sorry about this. I should have been prepared, but I thought it was, but not quite. Okay, and this is the last magazine I have at the moment. This one includes the Big Hearted Moose. Okay. And they're all more Seuss books. But I don't have them all. I'm still collecting. And there's more magazines I'm collecting. And I'm going to show you the ones done by his wife now. His first wife. Which were Why I Build the Augie House, with photos by Lynn Freeman. And yes, it says Helen Palmer. She went by her maiden name. She was married to Seuss at the time. Okay, and then the next one. Do you know what I'm going to do next Saturday? Again, photographed by Lynn Freeman. And then, I wish I was kissed by a seal at the zoo. Again, illustrated. Well, not illustrated. They were photo books. Photos by Lynn Freeman. This one was illustrated. A Fish Out of Water. Illustrated by pt2. She only did these 4 books that I know of. And you're saying, oh, well, this is not my complete Dr. Seuss book collection. You will see the remaining books in part 3, because there's something I want to do with those ones. Well, I'll show you my movie collection. Why not? Hats Off to Dr. Seuss. That includes Can the Hat, the Lorax, Holding Hands with Who, Green Eggs and Ham, and Other Stories, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Dr. Seuss's 500 Goes of Dr. T, the only Seuss movie actually written by Seuss himself. Dr. Seuss's Holding Here's a Who. Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. The live action Cat in the Hat. Okay. The Marvelous World of Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham and Other Stories, and I also do have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 66th version, and the 2000 and 2018, but those are with my Christmas movies, and I didn't feel like taking them out. Okay, and to end this video, I'm going to show you this bag I got. I Like to Read, 1957 by Dr. Seuss. Well, this has been Small Banjo. This is a little longer than I thought it would be. But I will see you in the third part.